When it comes to the integrity of my students and the integrity of me as an administrator, it's really important that I'm not placing blame or accusing anyone without evidence. Miss Tate immediately says William's name, but there's nothing that ties William to this case. And as the administrator, I need to really make sure that we aren't blaming a student or accusing anyone. It's also important to model to students how to be respectful to other adults. And I do think that part of that is not blaming, making sure that I'm showing them and treating them how I want them to treat others. And I also think it's important to hold the students accountable. If we find out a student did do this and we figure out who it is, they do need to have a consequence for their action, and we need to teach them how to handle that consequence and how to handle it and keep their integrity as well. When it comes to acting fairly, again, have evidence before making any accusation. I also think it's very important to listen to student and parent concerns. For about 2 years now, students and parents have been complaining about Miss Tate and nothing has changed. So Miss Tate needs to listen to that, but also myself as the administrator, I need to make a change. I need to make sure that those concerns are heard. I also think it's important to continue learning and teaching as normal. Certainly I want Miss Tate to feel safe, but I don't want to give power, so to speak, and I don't want to just completely cancel class and completely disrupt the specific and or traditional day. So I think it's important to continue on with teaching, learning as much as possible. If Miss Tate's really uncomfortable, perhaps a substitute would be appropriate then, but trying to keep the children in the routine as well. This case, I think, really is important to show knowledge with an ethical emphasis. There should not be bias or judgment to the students. There definitely at this point is some bias and judgment to William, and so that needs to be eliminated and start over. As of this moment, nobody's on our radar, and we need to investigate to find out who this could have been that did this. It's important to listen to the students, as I just mentioned, but it's also important to actually hear what they're saying, to think about what they're saying. A lot of times we listen, and as we're listening, we're really just thinking of our response, and we're just thinking of what's going to come next. And instead, we need to listen to hear and really take to heart what they're saying to us. And again, modeling this behavior to students, modeling how to be respectful, how to treat others, how to work with someone and help them. This one goes for students and Miss Tate, and then how to safely and respectfully voice your opinions. Obviously, somebody is incredibly upset, and obviously somebody is mad at Miss Tate, whether that's a student or a parent, and we need to educate them on how they could have shown that frustration in a safe and respectful way. Thank you for watching my case study. It's been a fun class.